to get the opportunity to coach out here with MI has been, I guess, a dream come true for me. So we like to call ourselves MI family, and you very much feel part of that family. And I think the scouting system we've got in place is second to none. So we are always unearthing, I think, the best talent. I'm very lucky to have a great coaching team around me as well. We like to embrace challenge, and that's something I'll be talking to the players around. And seeing that as an opportunity. We'll just be taking each game as it comes and enjoying the experience. I think that's the most important thing for me, is enjoying this whole experience.
Thank you, Charlotte, for talking to us. How was your WPL Season 1 experience as a coach?
Unbelievable experience. I think, from the auction to then obviously lifting the title a few weeks later was just incredible. To get the opportunity to coach out here with MI has been, I guess, a dream come true for me. So, it's been an unbelievable experience so far, and looking to hopefully build on that for this year.
Yeah. You are with Mumbai Indians for a long time now. What do you think makes this franchise successful? What's that mantra, or what's that behind the scene things that is making Mumbai Indians as a franchise so successful?
I think, we like to call ourselves MI family, and you very much feel part of that family. And I think every player that comes into that feels that togetherness, and everyone's there for each other. And I think that has a big part to play in the success. Obviously, I think the scouting system we've got in place is second to none. So we are always unearthing, I think, the best talent around. I've just felt unbelievable support from the MI management and owners in my time as obviously coach of this team, and that means a lot for not just for me, but obviously for the players.
In WPL, we see a lot of young girls coming up the ranks. What's the basic difference between coaching young girls and coaching a veteran like Harman or Nat Skiver or any other player?
It doesn't change too much in many ways. I think, part of my sort of philosophy as a coach is building good relationships with players. So that doesn't matter if they've played 300 times their country or no times. Relationships are important. You've got to communicate well. I guess with the younger players, it's just about the tactical side of the game and hopefully helping them in that area. And that's where I feel I can obviously bring a lot. Having had that experience as a player and now as a coach, I'm very lucky to have a great coaching team around me as well. I think, it's not too much different, but it's something I enjoy about the job, is actually coaching the younger players, and hopefully them understanding what they can do and being on this stage is unbelievable for them.
This time WPL is happening in Bangalore and then in Delhi. So will it be a challenge to play at two different venues? And how will it help the girls to develop as a player in playing different conditions in one single tournament?
Yeah, it's great that it's being taken to different cities this year, and that's part of the challenge for us as a group. But we like to embrace challenge, and that's something I'll be talking to the players around. And seeing that as an opportunity. So it's going to be fantastic. And something I think, like I say, we're all embracing and looking forward to, and we won't have our home support, but hopefully we'll have each other's support, which I think is just as important.
In season 1, you had no baggage. That was the first season, but this time you are the defending champions. So does that add any pressure to the team and the performances?
No, not at all. I think, we went into the first WPL wanting to win, and that's got its own pressures. We were on home soil as well. So no, not at all. I think, we'll just be taking each game as it comes and enjoying the experience. I think that's the most important thing for me, is enjoying this whole experience, because last year was, incredible for us as a group, and we want to replicate that all again. And but not looking too far ahead, taking each game as it comes, and enjoying the ride as we go along.
You must be spending a lot of time with Herman in the meeting rooms while in discussions. How is she as a leader? As a coach, how do you see Harmanpreet Kaur as a leader?
Yeah, she's a fantastic leader, and I think, I've been really lucky to get to work alongside her, and she's obviously got a great tactical mind, which I've loved talking cricket with her, and I've played against her, and now I'm coaching with her, and I think she obviously leads from the front. I think she was unbelievable for us last year in terms of bringing that group together and doing what we did. So more of the same this year. She's come into the group in the last couple of days, and I think we've just all settled in like last year, which is great. And I'm looking forward to working with her again for season 2, and hopefully we'll have the same success.
Throughout the off season, that is the whole year between the two WPLs, do you keep an eye on all your players of the Mumbai Indians, or stay in touch with them, talk with them? How does the off season thing work?
Yeah, we're always in touch with each other. The players are always Instagramming me, direct messaging me, and me the same. You see their performances online. So we're very much keeping in touch. Obviously, with the coaches and the scouting. I came over just before the auction, and obviously saw a lot of the players in the trials. So yeah, we're very much a group that stays together and talks a lot. And is always looking forward. And I think that's the most important thing. We won last year, but we're always looking forward and always looking to be better. And that's something hopefully we look to do this year.
And lastly, Charlotte, how do you see WPL as a tournament? How does this tournament help the young girls, not just in India, across the globe, who wants to take up the sport?
The WPL has been incredible for women's cricket. To be part of it in the way I was last year was very special. But to realise and see the impact that it's had globally has been incredible to witness. I go home and people are talking about, anywhere in the world, they're talking about women's cricket. And that's, for someone who's been in the game as long as I have, to obviously see and hear that is very special. So it's doing wonderful things, and I think it will continue to do wonderful things for the game.
Thank you so much. All the best.
Pleasure.